Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alexios, and welcome to a little fun thing of r/let girls have fun. My mom gets mad at me for constantly dating broke men, but how do I tell her the rich guys are lazy in bed and broke guys fuck like they're looking for a home? Okay then. Being a lesbian is hard because when I hit on women, they just think I'm being friendly. I could be as forward as, "Your ass is amazing," sit on my face and just be like, "Thanks, girl, it's the jeans, 70% off at American Eagle if you're interested." You know, with the gay guys, it's kind of fucking easy because you just ask, "Hey, bro, you doing good?" No, and they don't say no homo, and they'll think you're gay. It's fucking easy. It's weird. Please, 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 no, please. I'm not dropping $50 on cards that aren't even for me. I'll show you my boobs. Your boobs are not worth $50. That is gotta hurt. I feel bad for her. Never understood why so much plastic is used for a single morning after pill to make up for the plastic she didn't use the day before. You fall in love with everyone you see. God forbid a girl appreciate art. That's fair. That is fair. DMs I be getting thinks I'm such an evil woman. Oh, I feel bad. That's evil. That's dumb. Flirted with two guys separately and found out they are best friends, and they sent a selfie of them together with no caption, so I just sent back a voice note of me making train noises, ball up top. What? God forbid a man conducts their business. What the hell? God forbid girls ever have a space to carry their phone, wallet, etc. If they're not gonna give us pockets, why can't the women population collectively just walk out in these? Those look dope, I gotta be honest, I would get one. When I suddenly want to change my life and start doing push-ups in my room. That's not just ladies. Deadass, I have no idea what that is. I would guess, but I have no idea what that is. The psych wards with a fine ass nurse doesn't get the ick. Whimsical even in a white chick. Oh, I've seen guys do that stupid shit when they're in psych. Yeah, it's dumb. You're getting mugged, but you're just a girl. Yep, just fucking ran over that dude. Yeah. Dumbass motherfucker. Thunk! Supergirl, why are you turning me to stone? Whenever I split with a boyfriend, I end him to my rock garden. You can be your own tombstone. What the fuck? The older days of comics were weird. Said has maybe watched WALL-E at least 10 times, so I assumed it was her favorite movie. But today, her mom told me she watched it because she thinks it's my favorite movie. Okay, that's just wholesome. That is wholesome. Sometimes I think about how my husband told me once there was a girl in high school who would invite him to sit in the car at lunch and put on music that she joked about was good makeout music, and he thought she just really enjoyed music. Yeah, guys are dense as fuck. I am included in that. Ugh, God. God forbid a girl likes them with a bit of tism. You like dominant women, not because you're submissive, but because you're autistic and they're direct with what they want. That is correct. Yeah. At least he's honest. Uh-oh. Hey, it's Eric, the guy who hit you with his car. Sorry if this is inappropriate, but would you want to get coffee or dinner, or lunch, or a drink at something? Why, open doors for you and buy you consumable goods sometimes. I promise not to run you over again. I just know how many girls who could pop their own shoulder back in and make a chuckle doing it. What the fuck? Can we fuck? Yeah. I didn't know I'd get this far in a version, so I'm gonna kill myself instead of before I ruin your night. God forbid all control. I refuse to believe men being unable to find the glitters. Actually, if you open it up, it's literally right there like a video game boss screen going zone. What the hell? I'm not gonna voice that. Why would I be plucked? What the fuck? No. I sit in front of an history class that calls herself Sanders, who sits next to this boy that I think is her sidekick. They have a sort of Gaston LeFou type relationship where he just says, I hate men, he goes, I agree, and she goes, shut the fuck up, Kyle. They both seem to really enjoy this arrangement. What? Good. Today's affirmation, swing on him. Do it. No balls, do it. When I found out that he cheated on me, instead of breaking up with him, I make a fake account, sent him the proofs, and told him that if he didn't send me money, I would send everything to his girlfriend. Dope. That's good. That's a good idea. The ashtray was an option, babe. I said, either your tip or your tongue no choose. What the fuck? That is evil. It really boosts a woman's confidence. For example, I know if I would feel 10 times sexy if I carried a sword with me at all times. And probably a little safer, I gotta be honest. Handle me at my worst, stabbing you, then you don't serve me at my best when I have my boobs out. Nice dick, loser. Can I ride it? That's funny. What the... He's so cute. I just want to unhinge my jaw and smoke a boa constrictor. What? Does my thumb look like the guy from Reddit Dewey talking to an orangutan? Okay. Because no man in real life is tilting my chin up and telling me I sorry, sweetheart. What the... Nah. What books have that? I actually don't want to know. My music taste, my face, my alter ego. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. My num's gonna keep that on lock, eh? My kink is a relationship where I'm not crying and begging someone to put in the slightest bit of effort. Yep. Another day being a slut in theory, but never in practice. Me when people try to get close. Me when people ignore me. It's the curse of an introvert who wants social interaction. I may be a perverted obsessive freak, but my heart is pure. When he comes back in a towel with you already ate it, bro, that's disgusting, man. Vintage ass advertisement for birth control in the Philadelphia. Thank you all for watching. This has been good. It'll probably be some maybe shorter form content, but this has been fun. What the fuck? That swan has it out for her.